It's the Texan in Tokyo show. Bing!
Hi everyone!
Hi everyone!
So recently we got back from a trip to Texas to visit my family, which was fantastic.
Family time.
I think we've just gotten I've especially gotten so used to living in Japan that when we were there, there were things that didn't exist and I was like, why don't they exist? This makes me upset. Anyways, I made a list and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah!
Number one Japanese thing that I cannot live without is the lights. And so our entire house, this is our remote actually, and you can just turn it off, or you can turn it on low, or medium, or high. And this is amazingly useful, especially when you're in bed, because, you know, after a long day, especially in the winter, you curl up under the covers and you read a book for about 30 minutes, and then it's time to go to sleep. And then
that's true.
In America, one of us would have to get out of the bed, walk across the room, and turn off the light. And I know that this is first world problem.
Usually me though, like
I did sometimes.
So honey, go then. Oh, I'm comfy, but
because I'm your wife. This is the epitome of first world problems. But in our house, and we have the remote by the bed, and so we just turn it off, and then we go to sleep. And then when we wake up in the morning, we can turn it on, and it's perfect. And I love it. And
yeah,
that was.
It's so easier.
Why don't I just?
I also have a remote controller. Mm-hmm. If you press my nose. Bing! Texas Rangers! You just stabbed my eye in the eye.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm just gonna not have eyes.
Oh no. Okay, number two thing that I can't live without is heated toilet seats and the wash the bidet thing. Heated toilet seats are wonderful because in the winter when you sit down, the seat is already warm and your butt is warm and everything is happy.
I can explain all those toilet things, but you know, I might be too into it, so I'm not gonna do
video,
it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Number three is things that, you know, they exist in other countries too, but like vending machines. Freaking love vending machines in Japan, and Japan has the highest vending machine per capita, so like number of vending machines per people, which is like 1 to every 20 or 30 people, something like that, which is ridiculous. But the coolest thing is that they rotate their selection based on the season and what's popular and stuff like that. So in the winter you can get hot drinks, hot coffees, teas, things like that.
Right.
And in the summer you can get cool drinks, sodas, and it's fantastic and it's super useful. And I got really frustrated when we were in America because I would get thirsty often and I would look around for a vending machine and I was like, I can't find one, and so we'd have to drive to like Walmart or CVS.
Yeah, usually CVS. Since you know we are in Texas,
yeah.
So if we are in New York or a city, like we might end up going to I don't know like a kiosk thing or somewhere, and then like But it was
just frustrating, and so we ended up buying just a big crate of water bottles and keeping them in the back of the car, and that worked pretty well. It just
When I get thirsty, I try to cry, and I will collect my tears and then now I can drink.
I'd also like to mention that I don't tell him what I'm going to talk about before these videos, so this is just all him. Like I swear we do not script this. You're ridiculous and I love you.
Tears.
Cheers. Number 4 is manga cafes, internet cafes, and love hotels. And before you get all weird about it, the reason that I like them is because you can rent by the hour or for small sections of time, and it's really, really great for when you're traveling or when you're just kind of out, because I guess for people who don't know, love hotels are you book for a short stay or an overnight stay. For manga cafes, however you want to pronounce it, are places where you can rent like a little booth and they'll either come with a bed or a chair or something like that, and then they have the entire place is full of manga so you can read, or you can just rent there and sleep. And same with internet cafes, you can use the internet or you can sleep. And I've spent my fair share of nights in manga cafes or internet cafes, or just gone for a couple hours to take a nap while I'm traveling because it's exhausting. Yeah.
That's true.
Like recently one of my friends was visiting Tokyo, and like we don't really live in Tokyo anymore, and so getting down there is pretty hard, and we'd been out since like 8 or 9 in the morning and it was getting 5 and she wanted to go to a bar afterwards, and so we were both crashing hard, and so we just checked into an internet cafe for 3 hours and took a nap and then woke up again at like 9. We're able to go to a bar and it was totally fine. So it's cool to just like have places that you can go nap, and then if you like legit need a bed, love hotels are the way to go, and you can check in with friends and it's fine.
Fun place.
5, trains. and public
train.
transportation that's accurate down to the freaking minute.
Yeah, you usually come in on time, so you can actually, schedule plan.
Yeah. A lot of trains in Japan also have, like, especially in the Yamanote line or JR lines, they'll say, like, distance it takes for this point. So, like, if you get in on Shinjuku Station, it'll be, like, X number of minutes until Ikebukuro Station or Tokyo Station. And so it's really easy to be like, hey, I'm going to get there exactly at this time, and it's on time, unless there's, like, a big typhoon or accident or something like that.
Well, Ryo-chan working out sometime, yeah. When I work out.
Working out stops the train, everyone stops to stare. Last but not least, number 6 is airing your clothes out to dry after doing laundry. And I guess that's not technically a Japanese thing. It's just, I like that we do laundry basically every day. And by we, I mean you.
Ryo-chan represents.
And then in our yard, we hang out all the clothes. And there's this Japanese saying that, like, sunlight is the only natural or the best natural disinfectant. When I first moved here, I thought it was kind of strange, and now I really like the way that sunlight makes my clothes smell and the way it makes them feel, and stuff like that. And I've got kind of addicted to it. And when we were in America, I was kind of almost like shocked that nobody had their clothes out. And like I remember when I was a kid and we had a closed off yard, we would sometimes put clothes out on the line.
Did you guys do that? I didn't know.
But not in the last couple houses, and I couldn't do that in college. Or just like staying in an apartment. It's weird hanging your laundry out on your whatever and in your yard, and then your neighbors, anybody walking by can like see your underwear. But I guess in Japan it's not weird. And he'll put like towels around so nobody can see my underwear, which is, you're so sweet.
I usually put our underwear inside, hang up inside. But yeah.
But
I like it. I like the smell, fresh laundry.
Anyways, that's just our 2 cents about Japanese things I can't live without, or I don't want to live without, because first world
we don't want to
problems.
live without.
Yay! All right.
We're
if you
too
have
lazy.
any other Japanese things you can't or don't want to live without, please leave it in the comment section below, because I'm curious and I might turn this into a blog post someday. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Texas. I raise zero.
We're gonna turn this off now.
Because we are as light as feather. I feel like I should learn how to
life
do
is so
like
strange.
the figure skating. But
You suck at figure skating. You suck at skating. You kept falling and yelling at all the small children. It was hilarious. Okay, I'm actually turning this off now.